Hello, how are you today? How are you feeling today? How did you wake up today? When you woke up, what were some of the first thoughts that you had when you woke up? Because the truth is, when we wake up in the morning, those first 16 seconds that we have is the opportunity that we have to replay or stop the replaying and recording from the night before. So oftentimes we go to bed and we're thinking about the things we should have done, the things we wanted to do, maybe the things we said, the things we shouldn't have said, the things we'd like to take care of, all of these running recordings that happen if you haven't learned how to clear your mind as of yet. So within those first 16 seconds, we have now the opportunity to reprogram that, to give it new life, to start your new day off the way that you would like it to start off. And how would you like it to start off? Well, I would imagine that you would like your day to start off with gratefulness, all of the things that you are grateful for, not the things that haven't happened, not the things that presumably you suppose should, would, not those things. The little things, the little things that matter. So we can choose to take those first 16 seconds and start our day off anew. Start the day off the way that you are subscribing to. Because every day, every moment, as we are present, we have that opportunity to do so. Today, what would I like to talk to you today about? Today, I would like to talk about who is the one person in a room that you can control. Think about that. Who is the one person in the room that you can control? Now, possibly before I've asked this question, you may have thought that you can control everybody in the room, whether that is by your actions, by your speech, by the things you insinuate, by the way you show up, by your power, your aggression, whatever those things are. We believe that we can control everyone in the room. And if there's any level of that happens, all of these things are temporary, right? The one person that we can truly control in a room is ourselves. It's ourselves. I am the only person that I have the opportunity to control. So, why not take that opportunity? Why not control me? Now, what does controlling me look like? What does controlling me look like? Controlling me does not say or blame another, well, such and such made me do this, such and such made me say this, such and such made me, whatever those things are that we may put into that. And I often hear that. So the reason why I did that is because such and such did such and such. What are we really doing within those moments? Let's think about this. What are we really doing within those moments? Within those moments, what we're doing is we are giving away our power. We are giving away our power. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Right? If it is your power, why would you then give that to another by allowing them to then control how you showed up and how you decided to respond, not react within a situation? Why would you do that? So we're not going to give our power away by allowing another person's actions, by allowing another person's speech, by allowing another person's insinuations, by allowing another person's thoughts, by allowing another person's control, because they know you and they're capable of, right, those things. We're not going to do that. What we're going to do, which is a choice, we're going to now decide to keep our power. We're going to keep our power. And within those moments of keeping our power, we're going to become present, right? When we become present, we now have control of ourselves, the only person that you can control in this situation. And we now have a sense of what it is that can happen in the next moments. Within these moments, I encourage you to breathe. Breathing is so important in meditation, through situations, through life, to be able to breathe in the breath of life every day. So I want you to breathe within those moments. If you feel as if you don't have control of that person, the one person that we can control, I want you to breathe within those moments and take your control back. I want you to breathe within those moments and then decide how it is that you're going to show up, because you now understand how to recognize a hurt person. And what hurt people do is hurt people. And because you are no longer hurt, and this is something that you're working on daily, unless it's something that you've overcome. And congratulations if you have, because it's highly possible. So if you're able to recognize the hurt in another, you don't have to show up in that manner, and you can control the one person in the room that you have the opportunity and that you are capable of controlling, which is yourself. So whether you need to breathe through it, whether you need to count backwards from 10, depending on what the situation allows, from 5, depending on what numbers you connect with and what it is that you feel that you need into that moment. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. People ask me, when should I breathe? Breathe right then, within the moment. We're not going to wait until it passes. We're going to breathe within that moment. And we're going to take our control back, and we are going to control the one person that we can control in the room. So now, when we show up on the other side, and we are not allowing things to just happen, when situations occur, and now we get to the end of these situations, and we say, oh my gosh, how did I get here? What just happened? It just spurted out of control. It doesn't have to do those things. If you control yourself and always be present. So now when you show up on the other side of situations, you know how you got there. Because how you got there wasn't by being unconscious. It wasn't by being unaware. It was by being present. So you understand the steps that it took in order to get to where you ended up. Control that one person. Love on that person. And when you know that you can now give the situation what it needs from you, from a centered person, from a whole person, coming from 0 point consciousness, and also coming from love, coming from that place within, as the birds just sing. Coming from that heart-centered, heart chakra place, that, as opposed to coming from your head, because we no longer have to come from our heads. We don't have to over-rationalize a situation and give it an emotional feel. We can stay present, have intuitive action, and then show up and control ourselves. No longer giving away that power. So the next time you're in a situation and you think, my gosh, who is the one person that I can control? It's you. And control you at all times. Love on you. Show up as the person that you would wish to see in the world. Because as we continue to do that, I promise you, as within, so without, the highest vibration in the room is always the one that elevates the situation. Watch the people around you continue to elevate. control the one person in the room that you can control, and that's you. Go in love. Namaste. If you would like to subscribe, if you would like to leave a comment, if you would like to share, I appreciate all of those things. And if you are seeking just a little guidance, a spiritual guidance, spiritual healing, life coaching, just a little assistance on this thing that we call life, I'm absolutely here for you. And it will be my honor and pleasure. Check in the description below and continue to show up because we need you.